Okay guys, so it's Sunday and I got a guy coming to get this mower here, the 72-inch mower. Okay, like I said, I got a guy coming to get the 72-inch mower. I'm I'm gonna so he's gonna get it. He's also gonna get, well, I'm throwing a set of tires in with the mower too. 2 tires, okay? So this one looks like it needs some air in it, I don't know. But the biggest thing is it's the rims. So, you know, having these rims, man, are key, critical, y'all, critical. So there's some issues with the 72 that I'm gonna go over real quick. He knows about them. I'm not gonna tell y'all how much he's giving me for it. And, you know, and if he gets here and he don't care, then I'll tell y'all. But a couple things about this mower that are outside of the norm when it comes to one of these older mowers like this. The number one thing, okay, is all the spindles are new. 3 spindles on this 72-inch deck does not have, I mean, the spindles don't even have 40 or 50 hours on them, y'all, because y'all know this is a backup mower. And what I think about a backup mower, well, the backup mower's got to be reliable. So when I got this mower, and I'll tell y'all what I got in it, I paid $3,500 for this mower, and that was about 5 years ago. I probably put 250 hours on it, maybe. I would only use it on the big cuts. So, but right after I got it, you know, I knew the guy that I bought it from, you know, he, it wouldn't charge, okay? So I fixed that. And then about 30 or 40 hours later, one of the spindles started going out. And I did a video on me doing the spindles. I did a video of the deck off of here hanging from the Bobcat forks there. So yeah, y'all. What else I got going on with this mower? So like I said, what else is going on? So I replaced all the spindles. I replaced the double pulley in the back here. They call it a double bull pulley or something like that. So, you know, yeah, I replaced that. That's under there. You see it, double pulley under there. You see the 2 belts coming off of it right there. I also, what else did I do? Oh, I put this clutch, I had them put this clutch on there. Now this, when the blade's engaged, the clutch makes a rattling noise. Something needs to be tightened up on the clutch. I'm not exactly sure what, but yeah. So that's another thing that I'll have to tell him about. Well, he'll notice that. Right now the battery's dead. He's going to buy a battery on the way down here to pick it up. Another thing, y'all, I filled it up with fuel before we went out to the airstrip a couple weeks ago to use it, and y'all know it only ran about, you know, an hour. So both tanks are full. This thing holds a lot of fuel, about $35 worth of fuel in this thing right now. So I mean, you know, that's you know, hey, that's what it is, man. So I checked the battery this morning with my meter, and the battery is not, it ain't holding a charge. It's like 3.3 volts. So and that was after it was on the charger all night. So another thing I did with this mower too, y'all, is I replaced the seat. The seat on this mower came off of that mower, and then I put a brand new one on that mower. So this seat is a very good seat, y'all. So yeah, it's the y'all see it, y'all know. And another thing that I did, another thing that I did is, I guess after I had it for about a year or so, the one of the pumps started acting up. So I replaced the pump, and then come to find out it wasn't the pump, it was the wheel motor. Then I replaced the wheel motor. So I've had both. You know, you can tell that by that castle nut right there, that's new. The whole wheel motor's new, and the hydraulic pump for this side is new. So yeah. So those are some of the good things about it. The bad things about it is right now it won't start. Okay. Another thing is this fan up here, and I told y'all that in the last video I did on it. The fan up under here, the plug-in don't want that right. So that's one thing. So it will if that fan ain't spinning, it'll try to run hot, and if you keep running it will run hot. It's a Kawasaki engine. It's liquid cooled. What else? Yeah, it's about everything on it works. Now that deck, that right there on the deck, that was like that when I got it. So that's been like that the whole time. But like I said, I used it on just big cuts, y'all. I didn't really use it on every day. It's too big, man, for my yards every day. And it just doesn't handle. Just doesn't handle like the 60s, you know. It's big and bulky, and like I said, you know, it's a 20-year-old mower, or, you know, 18-year-old mower. So it served its purpose for me, and I'm glad that I can you know, do something with it, man. So he's buying a battery, so I'm gonna go and take the battery out here, and so when he gets here, the battery will be ready to go. Anyway, I'll kick back. Y'all, so finally got rid of the 27 horsepower. One of the subscribers, Awesome Lawns, y'all. Big shout out to Awesome Lawns. That's you, right? Yes, sir. Awesome Lawns, man. He's going to get the 72-inch. We put a new battery on it, and it fired right up, y'all. So nothing wrong with it. It's just grateful to get it to somebody that can use it, y'all, to be honest. You able to get on? But we just kicking it for a minute while he gets things ready to go, and we checking out this Ferris mower, man. I can't wait for the 12 tires, man. Yeah, those were on the little Skag.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
I like them better on the
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, the Skag ain't worthy of 12 tires, y'all. I'm just saying, man. No way, man. No way. But yeah, he drove all the way up from Atlanta, y'all, to get this mower. So he's got a lot of probably big open cuts, you know. Yeah. You do a lot of big cuts?
Yes, I do. Universities, churches. You need a big cut to make it quicker.
Yeah.
So you can get to the rest.
Then it's just about the equipment.
Yeah.
To me, y'all know how I think about that, man. The big cuts, they more money in the big cuts to me with minimal labor, because the machine is going to do it all. And if that one machine won't do it, well, two will. If two won't do it, well, three will. And I don't have to worry about a bunch of guys crying about, you know, weed eating or walking around or nothing. Machines don't have any emotion. So,
they come to work.
Yeah, they come to work every day. You just got to feed them. And they also got the mower with a full tank, both baffles full on the damn mower, y'all. $35 freaking in fuel, man. That was the motivating, deciding factor of him getting the mower, y'all. So wait, how long you been in business, man?
Since 09.
Since 09? Mm-hmm. Are any of you guys on the south side of Atlanta, man? You know what, southwest side?
Mm-hmm. Like Camp Creek, Enon area.
Camp Creek, East Point.
Yep.
Even out to Jonesboro, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So all around the airport, really.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he hovers around the airport. You know, got a lot of that's a big area. What year is that truck right there, man?
03.
Damn, it's a good looking truck for 03, dude.
Yeah.
Man, my trucks will never look like that in 20 years, man. Good God, dude.
I take care of them. I got friends that don't, so they kind of motivate me to keep my.
Yeah, you see what they got.
Jog it out.
Yeah. But he say his next piece of equipment, y'all, gonna be a Bobcat. So, you know, he sees the videos where we doing fun stuff with the Bobcat.
Awesome.
You know.
In no time.
I wish we could stay. I wish I could stay busy with the Bobcat in the wintertime like I do in the lawns in the summertime. That would just about make me not want to be out in the heat so much. You know, you know, I do the Bobcat, I do the lawn care work in the heat because, well, that's the only time you can. But you know, as I get older, dude, the heat starts.
Ain't a lot of heat.
The heat down here, y'all. The heat down here ain't no joke, man. People think that if that's why you can't, you know, really. If you're me, you can't really hire nobody off the couch in July. If they've been sitting on the couch and they come out here one day in July in Georgia, it's a problem. They can't handle the heat, man. That's a nice line. That thing's still laying line, dude. Hell yeah. Tell you what, that thing will lay lines now. But yeah, man, I hate to see it go, man, but the 72 gotta make a move. Hey, dude, what do you think, man? And this is the guy that's got experience on a mower, man. Y'all know that. Y'all could tell by the way he was running it that he got a lot of experience on a lawnmower. You can tell. I can tell when somebody got some time on a mower. You know.
It was almost like being in the car.
Yeah, this thing right here. How clean it is, dude.
Like looking at a caliper.
And then, wow, look how clean everything is on it, dude. Just everything. Lawnmower, y'all. It's a lawnmower.
With a car battery.
Car battery. Look, there ain't no freaking grass in there. I mean,
know what? You bought a new machine.
The dude, I mean, it's got 700 hours on it, but dude, I don't see
You
it.
didn't use it.
I mean, he use it. Get this, dude. This machine is a 2006.
But it looked new.
I know. I mean, it's a 2006 model, y'all. I never would have thought that. And everything, look, all the stickers are even. There's grease everywhere, you know. And this thing right here comes up too, this screen. See this screen? That comes up where you can wash that out and then squirt the radiator. This is a screen on top of the radiator. You know. Car battery in here, y'all. And there ain't, I mean, look, there ain't no corrosion, no nothing, dude. I mean, I'm like,
you know what it was?
They kept it inside. But I keep all my mowers inside.
Redeemed. This air is redeemed.
Yeah. Oh, it made up for the skag, y'all.
Yeah.
You know, and he ain't really a big skag lover either. So,
no.
You know.
Look, I just sold mine yesterday.
So.
I did. I went down and noticed.
Oh, wish I could sell mine, man. Damn. Well, I wish I could sell mine.
I gave it away, really. I gave it away.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
he wanted a skag, and I needed another X-Mark. So.
You can't beat the X-Mark machines, man.
No.
There's a lot of things about X-Mark that are different than a lot of other companies. Number one, well, they're good machines off the muscle. Number two, parts are easy to get.
Right.
You can get parts, aftermarket parts.
Remember you talked about
yeah, y'all see. Oh, look, y'all, I ain't the only one, y'all.
Right here hurt your foot. I mean,
it does.
Your back calf hurts so bad when you try to feather the deck.
And if you ain't got no thick ass shoes on, you ain't gonna be running this one with your Crocs on.
Right.
Yeah. I like the pedal.
It feels better.
And I thought about making a pedal. Making a pedal and you know, I can weld and cut and cutting steel and putting a bolt and making 2 bolt holes on and making a plate like that.
Right.
You know. And
it's probably best just to get rid of it.
oh yeah. Well, that was when I still thought that was a decent mower to cut with. Since then, I didn't realize.
She's pretty.
Oh, it's a pretty mower now. No, I gotta give them that.
She's pretty.
And it looks really good with them twills on it.
It do.
I mean, it's all tires.
But look, when you get the twills for this fairway, put both of them side by
Man,
side.
y'all gonna see. The twill tires are ordered, so the dealer will have them, you know, probably Wednesday or Thursday of this week. So along with this mower, y'all, you're getting a set of blades. You're getting a set of tires and rims.
Yeah.
Now these I don't know what everybody pays for tires and rims, but I want to say that the rim and the tire I mean the rim and the tire is probably $250 for one. For one, $230, something like that. So the way y'all see that mower, and after I put the twill tires on it, I'll have $6 grand in that mower. And that's what I have in it. And that's what I have. And I guarantee you, somebody could offer me $8,000 for it today, and I would not take it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I couldn't, dude. I just couldn't do it.
Wouldn't do it. No.
I couldn't.
It ain't never gonna be for sale because really, who you know got one?
There's gonna be some good videos coming out of that one. Y'all wait. Y'all wait till I run up on something that you can't put a mower in.
Man.
With the twill tires on there, I'll put that thing in just about. I'll put it in the woods, dude. I mean, I'll put it in some showing up privet, you know, 3 foot high, hard woody stuff,
They
and
got a lot of torque too.
Yeah.
I can tell. I can feel the torque.
It's got more torque than the 35 horsepower gas engines. Significant. The numbers are what they are, but the significant is they say it's 29 horsepower, but the power of it is a lot more than that. I don't know a whole lot about how they figure that out, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, and the old man took care of it, dude. And I have put what? Oh yeah, and another thing too, y'all, that I did not even know is that if the blades are not spinning, the hour meter ain't running on this.
Wow.
Now I don't know what that's good or bad, you know. I don't know, man.
It's like diesel trucks.
You know.
Like the idle time can be tremendous.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's good. It's good.
You can crank this thing up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Look how clean everything is. You could crank this thing up early in the morning and just let it sit there and run all day long. You ain't got to even move it.
Diesels, man. I'm be honest.
And one guy came on there in the comments and he was saying, well, man, he said, I hate to be a stick in the mud, but if that engine goes, you're done. I said, dude, if the engine goes on any mower, you're done.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, we as entrepreneurs, I believe,
I want to pass it down.
You got to take chances, y'all. If you're not willing to take no chance, then you might well go on back and work for the man. You might well, because you ain't gonna never. Now, and with that being said, you don't take dumb chances. You take chances based on things you know a lot about.
Yeah.
You don't take chances
but
on.
The thing is, you did your research.
Yeah, I was giddy over it, dude, all weekend, man. I was so glad when the dude told me, hey, I got a flight out, and I won't be back till Sunday night. I was so happy because I said, man, that means nobody else can buy it. Yep. I ain't got to worry about nobody else buying it, and I can just think about it and look at it. But once I saw the engine clean like this, I was like, man. I mean, it's got a big old fan in it like a damn car, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
they really designed this, man.
It's to the T, man. And you know a lot about mowers. You know about builds and all that.
Look at the springs they got under.
Yeah,
that's
everything. I mean, look at everything under there, y'all. You see the big old spring. Look at this right here, dude. Ooh. Shit looks brand new. I mean, brand new, dude. I mean, I bought brand new mowers that were dirtier than that, man. The paint is still shiny. You know, it's got all the stickers on it. I mean, you know,
They took care of this, man.
Yeah, and they got a part that I'm gonna buy for it. If you know, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy. They got a bumper come out and around. Because I did notice that when I put it on front,
Right.
that the other mowers run all up into this.
Yeah. It went.
Somebody
It went
said,
slow.
one of the more technical guys was saying that when you put the bigger twill tires on, it'll go faster because the tires are bigger diameter. So the rotations are bigger, and so it's going to speed it up some. I don't know how much, but I never even thought about that.
I mean, it's doing what it's supposed
I mean,
to do.
yeah. I mean, you can only, yeah, you ain't gonna cut grass at 12 miles an hour, man, and it be any kind of quality. So,
Right.
you know,
That motherfucker looks for real. Okay.
and it's big, but
It's nice though.
but for 5K for 4,700, that says it all to me.
That's enough.
I mean, I would have gave this away. I would have bought this in my sleep, man. I would. It ain't even nothing to even think about, dude. You know, even if don't cut grass, I probably would have bought this just based on what it is, man. If you know anything about engines. But the guy was saying, yeah, man, that cat engine, man, if that engine goes, yeah, it's gone. You know, that mower's gone. I'm thinking to myself, well, if the engine goes in that Bobcat, dude, it's gone. You know, if the engine goes on the mower that he bought, it's gone. These are things that are going to happen with mechanical things that no matter what.
Really, when you buy a machine like this, you get a mechanic
Yeah.
to go with it.
And the thing about it is you take calculated risk.
Yeah.
You don't take, if this machine had 4,000 hours on it and it didn't look like this, right? And the owner didn't do this. Look, the owner wrote in there, did you know the Rotella oil, when he changed it and everything. So, you know, when you see that kind of thing on a used mower, y'all, that tells you something about the person that had the mower, not just the mower. That tells you what the mower can't tell you. That tells you that the guy was probably obnoxiously maintenance about it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Where that oil? Where is it? I saw that showed me. Okay. See how fresh that is? See how fresh that
everything
is?
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, one thing about the machines of today that are not like this one is they don't have all the grease ports
Right.
like this one does, because they've come a long way with bearings and sealed bearings and blah blah blah. A lot of the old timers, they like to build to grease everything up. But see, I come from the Exmark world.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't had to grease nothing. You know, just a few little but you don't have to grease the spindles.
Right.
You know?
You know, you like, dang.
But you know, if I had never, I wonder how I would feel if I hadn't been turned out by Exmark in the beginning. See, Exmark just happens to be the first machine I ever bought. So,
About it too, cause I used to like Toro,
but
when I seen who made Toro, Exmark,
yep,
so I'm like, how'd you get that?
yeah. I mean, I've never owned a Toro, but I know they're the. I have cross-reference parts.
Right.
And they're the same parts. I mean, it's pretty much the same motor. There's a few little perks that the Exmark has that the Toros don't have. But I know that the newer Toros, the big boy Toros, the big, they up there. They right up there. They got to be right up there with the Exmark, because why would they change a major thing when they're the same company?
They was listening.
Oh yeah.
Skag ain't listening.
Now Skag thinks they too big, man, to have to listen. Skag's sort of like steel. Skag's real big. And so is steel. So steel, you know, like that 94R weed eater, man, come on, man. That weed eater is good for about a month. And then it's like it started having all kind of issues with it, you know. And Skag, I mean, if I had never, but don't get me wrong, if I took that Exmark off that trailer and had that Skag on that trailer, I could go make a living with that Skag.
Yeah.
I could, you know. Now, knowing what I know, though, I'd have a hard time.
You know what the difference is? When you've been in the game for a while, you start realizing what you like and don't like.
Yep.
And everything we saying is opinions.
Yeah.
It's not facts. You
Right.
know what I mean? So it's just my opinion.
Yeah.
That I mean, I'm buying the 72. I mean, I can't say no more.
Yeah. I mean,
got one. You know what I mean?
and you already got one, so you already know what you're getting. And another thing too is enough can't be said about, hey, I don't have time to learn every make and model mower. If I can keep my fleet, now this Ferris is a little bit outside the box because of the price, y'all. So you got to disregard that. Yeah, but y'all notice I got the exact same mowers: Exmark, Laser Z, X Series 60-inch decks. Everything is interchangeable. When I buy a box of blades, I can buy 100 blades and they're gonna fit my mower. I ain't got to worry about this and that and this and all that, you know. The Skag would never have been purchased if Exmark had built a mower with with a 30 horsepower 52-inch deck mower. They don't even build one.
Yeah.
They're 24 horsepower. Now, and me, knowing what I know about horsepower, I didn't want that because the longevity of a 24 horsepower, though, ain't no slouch. It ain't the same as a 31 horsepower. You know.
That's one thing I can say. Skag got the power.
Yeah, they got the power. Yeah. But Ferris even does even more better than that. Ferris will put a 37 horsepower on a freaking stand-on. Dude. Dude, that's
they take off.
That's a power, man.
Yeah.
For the weight of the machine. You know what I mean?
And they cut and go up hills like it ain't nothing. You know.
And I believe that I believe, like I said, you know, if you had never been on it, if I had never been on an X-Mart, of course, if I come from a damn tractor mower to a Skag, dude, it's top of the line. Mm-hmm. It's top of the line, man. If I come from a damn homeowner mower to that mower, man, man, yes, but I come from a Caddy.
Man, you took me back. Man.
You know, I had tractor mowers, and of course, if I could went from the John Deere 42-inch tractor mower to this Skag, well. I wouldn't. I'm bumping then, you know, but without, you know, being on these X-Marts for 6 or 7 years before I ever bought a Skag. Well, there's certain expectations I have on a $14,000 lawnmower.
You ain't lying.
And, you know, when it
spits out grass.
You know, and that's why I don't.
That's a good point.
You know, I won't. An edger, it's worth the price that you pay for an edger. Yeah. Even if I personally could go without one, I can. But when you got guys working for you, you don't want them with no experience out there weed eating an edge. They slinging crap everywhere. They're putting too much string in the dirt. They ain't going straight. They're carving up the damn edge there. You know, and with an edger, they can do that. You know, with an edger, they can.
Straight down.
You know, it's easy, and it gives and if you don't know what you're doing, it gives a much better. I don't have to worry as much, I guess you could say, you know?
It's the liability is smaller.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then you don't have to do it every time.
Right.
You know, you edge this time. So I wanted to ask you why I got you on camera here. So down here in Georgia where we live at, and that's the only thing we can talk about, right? Well, I don't know what it's like to cut up in Minnesota or Wisconsin or, you know, Green Bay or even Kentucky or Tennessee. So are your customers... Are most of your yards weekly or bi-weekly?
I got a lot of weeklies and bi-weeklies.
So what do you have more of?
I guess bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly?
Yeah.
And I do too. I probably, out of 100 customers, I probably got probably 4 or 5
right,
weeklies.
I was going to say it, but they businesses, they commercial.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
that makes a difference. They're making money.
Right. They don't care. They really don't want to worry about... when they hire you, they don't want to worry about that grass no more. They want to go on to worry
worry about making their money that they're in business for.
Right, and they just see you out there working. You stay in your lane. You speak and you keep going. I mean, I love it. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know what else gives me that much passion.
Yeah, commercial work. The biggest difference I see in commercial work, you know, out here where we live at, is the fact that they're making money. So a $10 surcharge or $20 more, they don't care about. Just like me, if I'm making money at something, then I can afford. It's just an expense to them.
Right.
The homeowner, well, it's different because they coming out their pocket. They ain't making no money. All they're seeing is, okay, it's gonna cost me 80 instead of 60. They're seeing dinner going out in an extra $20 that they're having to pay out that they're not getting back no kind of way. See, commercial account, they're getting money, they're making money there. And for you to keep it nice and neat, then they're more attractive to the consumer, then they make even more money. Yeah. And they're not worried about the lawn because they're using their time and energy and effort to make their money, like you know, just like we do. You know. So, you know, I'm thinking that, man, a lot of the guys up north, they could do weeklies, you know. Yeah. And I guess, you know, weeklies would be okay if everybody did it. Right. If every customer of mine did it, it'd be okay. But when you got 2 on a route of 12 that want weekly and the other 10 don't,
ain't that something?
That puts you out there, man.
You got to put that factor in there now, because you got to think about the fuel, are you gonna work by yourself? Are you gonna bring a person or 3 people, 2 people? So you gotta think about all.
And how much more work you got in the area that you can generate off that route, because you done the main route the last week.
Right.
And so now this week you only got 2 of those 10, 2 of those 12 that you're going to be going back to on the off week, because they want it every week and the other 2 don't.
But that's why it made sense when you counsel that customer, because, okay, what we normally did, if we knew somebody in that area, we'll trade the customer.
Yeah.
But we'll actually talk to the customer. Well, yeah, we'll trade accounts. Or I'm finna send you 2 accounts, man. Just take care of them. Keep the money. Just make sure they're happy. And I can worry about what I got going on.
And I can get my density better for my business.
See, I used to work for a big company, pest control company. So what we had to get our routes down to a minimum
to make the most money.
Yeah.
In a minimal time. That's what it's all about.
I mean, for real. Like let me see. I worked for that company.
It's all the same
18
concept,
years,
you know.
Yeah. But honestly, though, it benefits you at the end.
Yeah.
I mean,
man, big time.
I used to do 30 accounts in one day.
See, but if you had to drive to from Fayetteville to Riverdale to Noonan, you ain't not gonna make that that quote. You know.
My boss used to ask, like, "How you doing 30 accounts?" I said, "Well, I do all my accounts right there. Don't make no sense to do 10
and have 5 left to come back next."
Right. And he said, guess what? He had other guys doing the same thing after that. And you know, 12
But to me, dude, if you were in his spot, that's mandatory off the muscle anyway. You the employee ain't gonna be telling me that. I'm gonna be. That's gonna be a part of when I hire you. That's a common, right? I mean, you know, you would think that somebody running the show. It's really not. And I used to think everybody thinks like me, man, but they don't, dude.
No,
you know, and people spend their life and their time running in circles. And I don't run in circles. I'm straightforward. Straight that way, straight that way, straight that way, straight back. You know.
Boy, you're so right.
You know.
The other day you was telling me about Drew. And okay, like where my truck at, right?
Right.
Now, you get out the truck, you start
right there.
Right there. You come up the driveway. You go around the house.
Yep.
You come back down. Go this way. Go that way. It's a system. It's a system. Like McDonald's, everywhere in the world, the Big Mac gonna be the same.
Yep.
And when you're doing lawns, it should be the same.
And the system can be such a system, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all this: that sometimes the system dictates where I park. Because if I got a guy that I know he's got to edge this property, and like this property here, y'all see all that edging out there. If I know he's got an edge, and I don't want him to park here, I don't want to park here where he's got to walk with a running edger that ain't working, that ain't doing nothing, all the way across there. I'm gonna have him start there. So that's gonna dictate where I park at off the muscle. And so he jumps out of the truck, the edger's there, he ain't got to worry about being on the opposite end where he needs to be, and then he just starts to flow. And you know,
with that word you just said, flow.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's hard to explain to people that don't know, especially guys that work for you or you know, work under you. You know, the flow. It's about flowing with the property and kind of coming in on the property and making one quick swoop across the property and being done to make the most money.
They don't work. They don't work. I mean, you find that medium. Like I say, one customer might not hurt you, but if you are a bad communicator or if you're not compassionate about what you're doing, how you doing it, the way you speak,
and what you feel in your heart, that's important. You know,
that's intuition. Like your intuition, you just like what you're about to say. It's a feeling.
Yeah, people feel that too. My customers know that no matter how hardcore I come off, you know, that I have the best interest of their property at heart.
That's right.
And that's what they care about. So if they come to me and say, Ray, I want to put mulch right here, and I say no, well, they don't take offense to that. They say, well, why? And then I tell them why. Well, it's just in the woods, and you're going to have to do that every year, every single year. You're going to have to do that. So if you're not prepared to put mulch out, $400 or $500 of mulch every year, then put rock in there, spend $3,000, put rock in there, then we can blow it all out. You know that. You know, and sometimes the customer will say, "Well, I can't afford rock," but they appreciate the fact that I'm not trying to get to their mulch money when it's just a waste of money.
Exactly.
You know, I don't want to do things that are a waste of their money. I don't want to. I want to do things that complement their money.
At the end of the day, when you save them, or I always tell my customers, their yard is my yard. So when I pull up,
that's the way I look at it.
Mine. But when they see that you actually saved them a heartache, that actually, it's just like when we go somewhere and somebody save us a couple of dollars on something. You know what I mean? You actually building a great relationship.
And that's what it's all about.
And it's about trust. You know what I mean?
It's about building, this business, we can talk about customers and clients and who's got the most and all that. Yeah. But if you got 50 or 60 relationships, I mean, it's unparalleled, because you're going to make a whole lot more money.
My first 5 years, no Christmas, no Thanksgiving.
Yeah, me too, dude. So I was the same thing. But see, people see my videos because I didn't start doing it so late. They see the videos. They see the nice truck and all their equipment and all. They think they don't know about the red truck. They don't know about the struggle, the grind, and all the headache and the learning process and the pitfalls that I felt and went through. About to lose my house, couldn't make the payment, and just, all the things that make me who I am today. And so people call me cocky or whatever. Well, whatever you want to call me. I've been through a whole lot of crap in this business, dude, so I know a lot. Yeah. Good or bad, it is what it is. I know a lot. And some of it ain't so good.
Yeah, I mean, you're a thinker, though. You think.
Yeah, I've learned that.
You process, like when you do stuff, because I'm like, okay, we mastered. I'm going to say me.
Right.
Or it could be an opinion. I mastered the lawn.
Right, that's how I feel.
But I want to now get into the point where when the lawns slow down, I got the bobcat work, because I can set all the bobcat work in the fall.
And in the summertime, your customers are your best, or your bobcat customers too. So I ain't gotta do no heavy duty marketing. I can go to Vicky over there that I've been cutting her grass for 10 years. She's got this old ugly tree that she's been wanting out for 10 years. And the tree company comes in there and says, well, yeah, $3,000. And she says no. And I come in there and I do it for $800. And I make that money in 2 hours. My customers happy. I got loyalty, dedication, and all for the next lawn cutting season, and I made $800 to boot. With the that's a beautiful thing, man. I mean, awesome. And they're happy, I'm happy, and then they feel a certain amount of loyalty to you. Right. It's hard for a customer to fire Ray. It's hard for a customer to fire me. It happens, but it's hard for them to fire me because they know me.
There's a lot coming along with you, though.
Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know me. They know that I'm trying my best. They know that I'm
look though. Look what you invested in.
And they know. And y'all, you do not have to run the weed eater wide open. Okay, get that straight. You do not have to run the weed eater. You rarely have to run the weed eater more than 50% RPMs. Rarely. I can go up through there puttering with a weed eater. Yeah, I can go. I'm puttering, dude.
Right, because it don't take much.
It don't take much.
It don't take much to cut the grass.
It don't. All right, guys. So that's a wrap on the day. It's good to have a visit from Awesome Lawns out here to get the 72-inch mower. We got. I had a pretty good time, man. Just had a lot of conversation about our businesses and how we've grown and how we've been able to manipulate the waters of the self-employed game. So it was a good visit, man. I appreciate you coming down, man, and good luck with the mower, and keep in touch, dude. It is what it is, man. We're both from the South, so we know what it takes to grow and to do what we do, man. So I got to put these mowers up, but I don't leave no equipment outside ever, not ever. So I'll have to catch up with you guys, man. It's Ray. I'll kick back, man. Peace out.